What is up, my Live-ish family? I'm excited to get my first live off on YouTube, and I'm really excited to formulate something different, um, and not necessarily to force the different. I think a lot of people want to do something different. It's just a more constructive approach to these conversations about sales leadership, management, operations, finance, marketing. I don't see a lot of results-oriented conversations, and there are. I've been scouring everywhere: podcasts, YouTube, on the internet, books, and I just find myself coming upon a lot of theory. Theory's good until you get punched in the face, as Mike Tyson says, right? You can have a plan, you can train till you're blue in the face, and then reality happens, and you get in contact with a human, and everything changes. It's like, why is that? Where is the training, right? And so they say, well, do role playing. But nobody's really giving a thorough explanation of why you ask the questions that you ask, and then what those responses may be, and then how to follow up that question with a question that leads your customer, your prospect, or your client to answer, with the hope in that is to get that client to tell you what the problem is themselves, tell you how your own solution will answer those problems or overcome challenges that they're facing, or fix bottlenecks in processes or training, and whatever that may be in whatever department or whatever area it is. And so I want to ask you, the audience, if you are a sales person, sales professional, sales leader, and you've been out there, and we'll focus on sales for this one. There's going to be a lot more on operations and marketing and many other things, finance, etc. But sales particularly, what questions have you continually asked with the intent on getting better, or and growing your understanding of a particular scenario, whether that be objections, right? How to overcome objections, particular objections that you just can't seem to get around. Those are the kind of questions and concerns that I want to address in not only my YouTube channel, but also in the meetings that I'll be having here locally in Indianapolis, and eventually we'll go, do some online stuff. But I really like the in-person stuff. The focus is going to be results-oriented. So if you see this and you feel compelled, or if you would be so kind in the least, to give your feedback on what is the question you've been eager to answer, that through all of your discovery, all of your searching, all of your inquiry, you have been unable to find a resource that consistently addresses your concerns or your questions and leads you to at least a better understanding, a more clear understanding, and ultimately and hopefully a resolution and direction to achieving understanding about your question, or how to resolve your question. And if you could put those in the comments, that would be great. Look me up on Facebook, look me up on LinkedIn. I'll start posting those tags and things like that. This was more to just get on here, let you know. My focus this year on the YouTube is to be results oriented. There's so much theory out there, and it wears me out. I am an ongoing student. I want to be a master, and as a master, you always want to continue to explore how to be better, how to teach others, most importantly, how to be better. And I continue to have such a hard time finding resolution, answer-specific, results-driven resources that answer my questions sufficiently and are thorough about the process in which you get to that resolution so that I can repeat it, practice it, and then implement it effectively. And so that's what I want to focus on. And if you could give me some feedback on what you have found that has been unanswered and you've been trying to answer that in regards to sales, I'll absolutely entertain anything else that has to do with business, operations, sales, marketing, finance, and anything else that you want to ask. But this specifically would be to highlight on sales. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope that 2025 is clicking, and I hope that you will contribute some of those questions and concerns that you haven't been able to answer, and I look forward to providing those answers, those solutions, those resources, and those results-driven methodologies and practices that you can put into play, and they will be effective. Those are things that you can practice and actually use, and they actually work in the real world. So thank you so much for watching my first live on YouTube. Stay lavish.